I'm a very patient partner. So I stick things through till like I really can't no more. Like I should be stepping out way sooner, honestly. But no, I don't think I've ever had a relationship where I feel like if I would have waited like another 2 months or even another week, like most of the relationships I leave is because it mentally drains me to the point where I can't do it anymore. That's the only way I really like, I know that sucks, but like that's the only way I really like leave, because I'm very comfortable with the people that I love, and I know like everything is like pretty much the same. Like I really don't want to get to know a different person and ask a person his favorite color. I really don't care. Like I don't care to start again. So if I can work something out with the person I'm already with, I'll do it as much as I can until I really like, basically I can't do it anymore. Just because I don't feel like getting to know another person. I don't feel like doing everything all over again. So I just try to fix it with the person I'm already with. But I personally give everything into a relationship till the person just doesn't reciprocate the same energy. So then I just gotta bounce. And like personally, like I said, I haven't left a relationship where the person I was with has been doing better than me or.
So it ain't no reason to look back.
It ain't yet.
But it ain't about doing better.
It's not that, but just in general.
It's not about.
She didn't say that first, though. She was saying she put her all into it first.
I understand, but I'm just, since we have a guest, I'm just trying to explain it.
Doing better in it has nothing to do with just looks or the person or whatever, maybe just doing better as in I grow more without the person. I feel more free without the person. I'm more happy without the person. That to me is everything. Okay. If I leave a relationship and that's the feeling that I have, then it was the right thing to do.
Yeah. That means you've exhausted probably all your options.
All your possibilities.
Everything. I've done everything. I listened to every album. I've cried every song. I can't do it no more. I just can't do it no more. So I bounce. And I'm really good at never coming back. So once I bounce, I just and never come back.
Yeah, indeed. What about you, Des?
I feel like where I'm at in life, I'm not ready for a long-term relationship. So like what I do is meant to be temporary. And like, I know we're not gonna last, so I'm gonna just stick it out right now, have fun, whatever. But it's like, I don't know, and I feel like that happens a lot with a lot of people with social media, because it's like, most people are with people for what they have or what they look like, and they're not thinking about it for the long run. Like, they're not thinking to have kids and marry the person. Like, they're okay with, I don't know, just like not being with the person later on. Like, they don't think that far ahead. And it's like, that's what our grandparents and stuff thought about, you know, like building families and stuff, and we don't.
Can I ask you a question? Being that stuff is in your mind, it's a temporary thing. Yeah. Do you ever wake up thinking differently? Because if it's temporary, do you wake up saying, damn, I could deal with something more permanent? Maybe I should be thinking like my grandparents, because you know social media, it seems like that you realize that social media got people's minds messed up. Mm-hmm. So why would you want to follow into that if you already aware? Don't you think about if you know better, you do better? I
mean, I fall for people very easily. And I know like my judgment can be clouded sometimes. Like Maria knows, like I'm always like, oh my God. So I feel like whenever I really start to like somebody, I'm like, okay, I already have the prejudgment that it's not gonna work out. Mm. And I'm like.
Why?
Because now I'm not in my life, like I don't wanna have kids and get married. So I'm not looking for somebody who I can have kids and get married with.
Even if you don't wanna have kids, has there been somebody, because you say that you feel that way, but it has to be a reason. Has somebody tainted you that way? Has men because it seems like you just said that when you meet somebody, you like, oh my God, so-and-so. Has that tainted your judgment, or not your judgment, your feeling, to the point that you don't want to have nothing personal because they let you down too much?
I think she's just guarded.
Yeah. But on to, on top of that, have you ever felt like you weren't appreciated properly, or maybe like there were men that were in your life that you thought it was too good to be true, or you thought that maybe it could work out, and then when it doesn't work out, you're just like, see, I knew I should have not fell so hard, you know? Is that what it, because that's what could have, that's something that I've experienced where I'm like, oh, he's the one, this is gonna work out, this is gonna be my husband, we're gonna have 9 kids, and then.
9 kids?
No, but when you're in love, when you fall for somebody, sometimes
No,
you
I like
fall.
your style. 9 kids, that's a lot of sex going on.
Listen,
I'm
9 kids, 1 baby daddy, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
When you're on your, but when you, as a female, when you really like somebody, this feeling is probably starting to fade away. But when you're a female and you really like somebody, you can envision some of the craziest things with that one person. But once that one person ruins, you know, that feeling, I think it affects you for the long run. I think eventually you're just like, I never want to feel that again because the disappointment is terrible.
So like, can I ask y'all a question? I don't want to stem too away from the topic.
Right.
But when you go in with that type of mentality of any relationship, you know that you're technically already half-stepping and nothing is gonna work if you ever half-step. You know, like if I already say, hey, you know what, she's bad, I know she's probably fucking somebody on the low. I know somebody gonna fly her out. I know somebody gonna do this, that, the third. I ain't even gonna do all of that. I'm not gonna put all my eggs into her. And now, if I'm thinking like that, there's nothing that could realistically go forward or grow from that. Because I'm tainting the relationship before I even get into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think a lot of people are doing that now. A lot of people are living in temporary, people are following the trends or they're following things that everybody else is doing or their goals are so short. It's like, oh, I want to get surgery so I can be a bad chick so I can look like this and get a guy like this temporarily. You get what I'm saying?
I've heard that.
So that's why it's like, everybody is becoming so temporary. A lot of people are not thinking of longevity. And, you know, to get back on the topic, it's like, some people don't even care about their exes because they're chasing
the new thing. The
right.
new high that they're looking
exactly.
for.
So it's like a lot of people, you know, like I know I've messed up relationships and been like, damn, I should have tried. Like I really liked him or he really respected me or he really liked me. I broke his heart and I look back and I'm like, damn, they're doing so good. I really wish that, you know, I would have worked harder on that. But then when I listen to other people that I know and they're just like, oh, fuck him, you know, like,
I would like to agree with her, but the only thing is I can't fully go with you. I do agree with you, but I do, in my personal life, I've experienced girls like Maria who exhaust all of her options before she says, I'm out.
I met Dez's too, though.
Yeah, I met Dez's type too. I'm not your type. I'm so sorry. But I met that type of person who had the temporary mindset. And I had to...
you have a temporary mindset, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, why are you yelling at me?
Because I don't have a temporary. I don't even like honestly. My space, my energy, and everything that I possess, I feel is so valuable, and I only give it to people that I truly can care about, and I truly feel some type of. Maybe we might not be in a relationship forever, but we'll have a friendship or something forever. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person that I am. I can't just. My energy is not disposable. I don't find it disposable, so I can't just be giving it to anybody. So
I feel that way. I can agree with that.
You know,
but I actually have something to say about that, about how men feel, but I wanted to find out how Crystal feel about the situation. Because she's been a little quiet, and we having a conversation.
And you gotta open up with us, Crystal.
So I'm gonna say what I gotta say after Crystal says what she gotta say.
No, I'm just listening to everyone's perspective. Like I can kind of relate with Des. Okay. All right. I can kind of relate with Des a little bit. Like, I feel like in this moment in my life, or for a while now, like, I mean, I feel like I find myself more in situationships, and it's very like conflicting for me because sometimes it will be a relationship, but in my head it's a situationship, or like I'm trying to build this relationship, but I'm perceiving it as something else. They're taking it as something else, so it can get very conflicted for me. So like, there's men that I've been with where it's like, yo, I do see myself with you, and I let them know, and sometimes maybe I like push marriage before I even push a relationship, because I feel like I'm the married type. It's like we either like we're together, we're married, like we're really married, like. And I feel like it's been very complicated with my relationships based off of like, because I model and sometimes I find myself in like these different industries or these different environments where the guy that I'm with, he thinks I think like these girls. He thinks I want to move like these girls. I want to be a city girl and I want to get my body done. And, you know, I might make jokes here and there like, no, I'm gonna get this done, I'm gonna get that done, blah, blah, blah. Like, or because I'm always in that environment around these people, he thinks like, oh, you move like this, like, oh, you move like that. You're so wrapped up into social media. I'm like, no, like my job was social media. I'm still me. Like you can't perceive me as that. And it's like, if you see me in a certain way, I feel like that should be communicated. Don't just like go off of what you think and not even ask me.
What makes you happier?
I mean, getting my body done and being flown out isn't gonna make me happier. It might make me happy temporarily in that moment, but not long term. So I'd rather be in the relationship that's gonna make me happy. But it's like, if you can't communicate that and you're always thinking like, oh, I know what you're about to do next, or I know how you think it, and it's like, no, you don't.
That's an annoying relationship. Though.
Yeah, you know, it's like, no, you don't. You don't know what I'm about to do next. You don't know what I'm doing. Like, so it's like, I don't know if it's that trust isn't there or if like things are broken.
It's the insecurity.
May I ask you a question? So these things that you're going through with the man and all that, does that make you want to actually give up on the relationship? Or would that make you feel like, yo, he really likes me, he's cared, he's worried about what I'm doing, he's into me? What does that make you feel that way, or does that make you want to give up and just run away?
You trying to teach us something?
Right.
I'm just asking the question. That's why I'm here. You know, that's why I'm here.
It doesn't make me, honestly, let me say, I'm gonna give up and run away, because it's like, I'm gonna just say it like this, because it's like, if you can't deliver it properly, if we can't like walk hand in hand together on a situation and you're just like judging from over here or like saying things from over here, I can't really stay in that relationship.
But can I ask
you need somebody to be raw and keep it real.
Can I ask another question though? But don't you know from
exactly.
society and from social media, do you understand why your counterpart would feel that way or ask you those questions?
No, I do. But it's like, if you're talking to me and we're talking about something and I'm telling you it's not that, this is how I think. But don't get me wrong, because I'm in those environments, it might seem like I'm thinking like that. It might, because you are who you.
Because you know you got to work with a relationship, right? Like,
no, I do know that.
Like,
I know that, and I have.
Okay,
I have a question, right? So so it's a two-part question, right? So what is the end goal on the music video, aka modeling, gigs? Like, what is your end goal for that? And then in comparison, does the relationship, your end goal in a relationship, supersede or outweigh what that career path is, that specific career path? Not all your career paths, just that one.
So I guess my end goal with my career is to end up, I don't know, like, it's a good question. Hold
It's
on.
okay if you haven't thought about it, because that's what we're trying to figure out here, because you would need to have to put some thought to that in order to have an ongoing relationship with a guy who's concerned about where you're going. That's the whole point, to say, do you understand?
No, I get the concern. I love that he's concerned. I love that you're bringing this approach to me. I just want to make that clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not knocking what he's saying, knocking what he's doing. I'm just saying, like,
how he's saying it?
Yeah, it's just like how you do certain things. And it's just like sometimes like people sugarcoat a lot of things too. So it's like they're supporting you, but it's like, but you don't like this atmosphere, you don't like that. So why support me if you feel like I shouldn't be there? I don't feel like my relationship. All right. Oh, wait. So I don't feel like I've thought about it enough, to be honest. Like, I don't try to put my relationship and my career in the same boat and like intertwine it, but I feel like I had to at a point, and because it's like, if you can't, I feel like my relationships, they've been sugarcoated. It's like, oh, they'll say certain things, dance around it, but they'll still support me. So it's like, are you really supporting me, or are you just like entitled to like your opinion because you're with me?
What is more important to you? Do you care more if the relationship is successful, or the
modeling.
Your model, your the success in your modeling career, or the?
I mean, I guess at the point I was with certain relationships, it was the modeling career was more important, because obviously that's something I'm doing entirely for myself.
Right.
So I feel like that was more important to me, but I'm realizing like your relationships matter. They're valuable to you. So, and if I want that relationship, then I have to continue to try to build it and not give up.
Do you feel like you've lost good people chasing your career and your goal rather than sticking it out with someone and trying to understand their perspective about, whatever they feel about your job?
Truly, I don't feel like I've lost relationships. I feel like and I don't know if that's good or bad, to be honest, because I feel like they're always there, and it's just, sometimes you have to know when to draw the line or when to cut off the relationship, because sometimes people just want to be there to wait until this big moment happens for you, or to wait until I don't know, just so they can be on the end with you, right? So I don't know if it's they believe in me and they want to stay, or they just.
Hey, everybody, real quick.
Okay,
this is my thing. You're gonna step out. You can't tolerate this. Just remember this. You're gonna tolerate. We have to tolerate a man leaving our relationship, laying his head next to the man that you take care of emotionally. I am emotionally attached to you. I give you everything. I give you all of me, and I don't think to go and lay down with another man. I give you all of my energy. I give you all of me. I don't have.
So what you give yourself? Because I know for a fact that women put themselves first.
You're changing it. You're changing it.
I know for a fact you can't.
You're changing it. When you really care about a man, let a woman talk. Let a woman talk.
Give me all that.
We heard the man's perspective.
Okay.
We go above and beyond for our man. When we really care about a man, there's nothing that we will not do for our man. We will go to jail for our man. You want me to hold this shit and go to
the last thing on our mind.
Men do that. Men go to jail for their woman. I know plenty of men that there's nothing
you
that they
will
won't
step
do.
out and sleep around on your woman, and
that's
when we
what
do
you
it,
can't.
it's disgusting, and you can't even
You'll never
tolerate
forget
it.
it. The only reason we tolerate men cheating is because it's been done so long. It's like a tradition for y'all. It's like
We expect it.
y'all are born and then you're like, listen, by the way, you get to stick it. It's not. That's what I feel like. Men are known to cheat, and they are giving that stereotype. It's like a stereotype. They're giving that stereotype, which they completely fall on, by the way. They're giving that stereotype, and they're forgiving for it because it's so common, because it happens so often. Let it be known, if a woman cheated just as much as a man did 500 years ago, we would be doing the same thing now. We would be doing the same things now, but we're not. Absolutely, yes.
We're only forgiven for it because that's the only thing we get to do. Everything else,
That's
you don't
the
get.
only thing
As a
you
man,
get to do?
we don't get to do nothing else. We don't get nothing. You don't get no fucking.
So why not
you don't
porn
get
stars?
you barely get respect. Okay,
God.
you don't get no attention.
A man is more respected in this world than a woman is. What is he talking about?
I'm talking about from a
What is he talking
woman.
about?
I'm talking about from another woman. Okay, women don't respect men. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, they don't appreciate men. They don't even care about you. People already know women care about themselves first and foremost. So why as a man would I turn around and say the one thing I get to do is cheat and get mad, and I'm gonna give that up? I'm gonna have nothing. I'm gonna let all the women have
There's
everything.
golf.
I'm gonna let the women take all my money. I'm gonna let them take all my pride. I'm gonna let them not care about me.
Oh my God, what have you been in? What have you been through?
I'm married. I'm not hurt.
What have you been
I've been
through?
around.
What type of women have you met?
Somehow I'm married. I met women like
didn't say you
y'all
were
and
hurt.
dealt with y'all, and I know what I'm dealing with.
No, you don't.
That's what I've done. I've met y'all. I've met each and every one of y'all in different forms across the years, and I've dealt with all of y'all in different forms across the years. That's a hondo to hundo, okay? That I know what's going on, and that's what we get. We get to cheat, whether women like it or not. If you go across the world, that's all women say. That's all.
Because you cheat and it's
You know what I'm talking about?
you have an issue.
This is all
You
women.
have an issue, Esso. That's it. You have
I don't have an issue. My
you
issue.
do.
Wait,
That's
my
what
issue-
we get. That's what we get. That is what you're putting on a pedestal. Cheating and what else did you say? Some bullshit?
Let Des go too.
No, that is not something that you put on a pedestal. That's what we get. So basically, any relationship you're in, we're gonna expect that you're gonna cheat. You just confirmed what she said. All right, so boom.
I didn't say
Why
that.
the fuck?
All right, so look,
You always in
Go
denial.
ahead, Des.
I didn't say that.
Wait,
I'm
let
about
Des
to
go.
break his camera.
Let
I didn't say that.
Let Des go.
No,
Let Des
I mean,
go.
I
don't
don't think
deserve.
all men cheat. There isn't cheating in every relationship, but
All
I
men don't
think
cheat.
why men are quicker to leave the female is because when females cheat is emotional and when men
Exactly.
cheat is just physical. Like, you're just having sex with somebody and then that's it. You won't care about the girl. When women cheat, there's an attachment.
Exactly.
There.
So
Because
to reiterate,
you were not there for her in
Exactly.
the relationship, so
Exactly.
she played you. And
Can
it's
I-
personal.
Exactly.
Wait, can I also say something? Can I say something?
oh gosh.
Y'all get away with cheating more than ever right now. Cause as far as I can remember, and I'm not even that old, when I was in high school, if my girl sent a picture of lingerie to another man, I would have lost my fucking mind.
So now we're gonna talk about Instagram posts.
So what I'm saying,
They're not gonna let you talk, Rico.
but what I'm saying is the narrative is changing. And y'all are y'all get the luxury of flirting to as close as cheating as possible without crossing the boundaries. You get flown out, but you don't fuck. I don't understand that.
Supposedly.
That's different.
No, no, it's not.
She's single. She
No,
has to be single. If
stop.
you let your woman get flown out.
Time out. I'm talking.
Your woman lies and says she's going with her girlfriend and her girlfriend's covered for them.
Okay,
Stop
that's
it.
different. That's
Stop
different.
it. Don't
One
do
voice,
the, wait,
one
hold on.
voice.
Don't do the
I
cat.
want to argue. Listen,
No,
it's not always.
no, wait, stop. So for real, because I'm being dead ass serious. We're having a conversation, right? And women get to flirt with all the resources of cheating without crossing the line, and it's supposed to be tolerated. You post up pictures damn near naked, if not naked. You send photos. You got OnlyFans accounts. You're getting flown out. You're lying to me about who you get. Wait, I'm not done.
Chill,
I'm
he's
not
on
done.
fire.
I'm
Let
not
him
done.
talk. He's on fire.
Y'all get flown out, but y'all lying, say y'all with y'all friends, but y'all don't fuck them. You might kiss them, but that still don't really count as cheating. But then the second that we actually do it, it's a problem. But you've been flirting around with cheating for the last 5 to 10
Say something.
years.
If your woman gotta do that, I'm sorry, you ain't doing your job,
Get
baby.
this
That's
boy-
it.
get this
You
man
ain't
a
doing your
fan.
job, baby.
I feel like you can expect your woman to be a certain type of woman if you entertain a certain type of woman. If you're following half naked girls, if you have an OnlyFans, if
I don't
you,
have an OnlyFans,
I'm just
so.
saying, some guys do. If you are like commenting under these girls or whatever, you can expect your woman to be something different if she sees that this is what you pay attention to. This is what you're giving your time to. This is the girls that you're following, the girls you're entertaining. And so how can you demand something from another girl if you yourself, this is what you see all the time? This is
Those
what
are the temporary girls. No.
Temporary.
Can I just ask you one question,
you
please?
cannot. No.
Entertaining girls. Entertaining girls.
No, listen. Let me tell you something. Entertaining the temporary men are men, right? We are lustful. No. Listen.
How y'all get
Pick your
that
head
far,
up.
but we can't
You
get
can
that
say women
far.
are women too, but guess what? Men are men. We are lustful creatures. This is why when we have sex, it's purely physical.
weak.
Whatever. You can say whatever it is. So if I like or I comment on somebody's picture who is seducing me, she's doing a great
She
job.
DM'd you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she DM'd you? She
I
told
said
you to go like her
seduce.
picture?
No, she posted
got
up
time for it.
her titties were
She's
out
not
and I like
seducing you, she's
titties.
Delete your account.
Her titties are out and I like
You have to be
titties.
following her.
Delete the
You have to be
No, I
following
don't
her.
follow her.